Okay, guys, we're 5, 4, 3, 2. So formal. 2, 1. And guys, we're live with a new and interesting guest this time. We're back on the Nobody's Famous podcast. We're not live, we're recording all the way from Reem Island, Marina Square, with a new guest today. Yeah. Someone who is very exciting to watch. And she is the one and only, the most and intriguing Wafa Maz.
Hi.
Hi. And that's the show. Thank you so much. There we go. So are we going with a full name or are we going with just...
Wafa Maz is,
okay. Yeah. At wafamaz.com, please. Make sure you share. Plug. We're going with them quick this time. So Wafa,
yes.
It's good to have you.
It's nice to be here.
It's a pleasure. And we kind of start this off with a couple of formal stuff. It's a loose format, but we're trying it. We're going with it. We want to ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah.
They're actually a couple, not when somebody says a couple and they're like 7 questions. No,
okay.
It's actually 2 questions.
Oh, lovely.
And then yes, very lovely. You can hear the lovely accent going on. So keep it up. And so I'm gonna ask you the first question. Okay.
Go ahead.
What is your most, let's say, if someone was to ask you, what's your most underrated artist? And it doesn't have to be like music, just music. It can be music, can be movies, a painter. As you can see, Jackson Pollock over here.
Yeah.
And I got the nice background.
I could do that, but anyway.
Yeah. So it could be anything. That's the first question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I would have to say, I don't know.
Underrated. Has to be underrated.
Underrated.
Maybe it's music. Maybe it's your extensive experience in art. You stop buying those paintings. You stop it. You just keep buying.
I would say Dior, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, underrated is now a new definition. Okay, Dior. Okay.
Yeah, I find it's very simple, and I don't like the quality, and it's too expensive.
Okay, really?
Yeah,
okay. We're going with it. Okay.
It's over. It's just, it's ridiculous. I just don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you ever think about buying me a bag, please don't bring me Dior.
Okay. Chanel, check. I'm going with that one. Whoops, there goes my wallet. Okay. So that's the reason I ask you. Like when you say underrated, it's like people will kind of think.
Yeah.
Because the show is like nobody's famous, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's famous because everybody's famous. Everyone's on Instagram or social media.
Anyone could be famous now.
Yeah, anyone can be famous.
Yeah.
That's why we're asking you that. The second question.
Oh God.
Second question is, what do you think when we say or for example, when I tell you nobody's famous, what's the first thing you think of when we tell you nobody's famous?
Because we want to be famous.
Okay, elaborate.
I think it's overrated being famous, right?
It is overrated. It is. Let's stop the show, guys. That's right.
No, honestly, if you think about it, everyone goes crazy over artists when they see them, but at the end of the day, they're only people, right?
They're just like me and you.
Just me and you.
You
you know what? We're even better than them.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoops. Hello. Are we still rolling? Did we get that? Yeah. No, keep going.
So me and Ali work together, obviously.
Disclaimer.
And we work in events. So I see it all the time when we do concerts and whatnot. So I find it really weird seeing people just going crazy when they see an artist that are famous, whatever. But no, I think it's stupid that we go crazy over people. They're people at the end of the day, right?
Yeah. No, it's a good point you make. But if I were to tell you, let's say you were walking down the street and your favorite artist is in front of you,
I would smile. I would not go up to them.
Oh, you wouldn't go crazy. You wouldn't go like, "Hey, here we go."
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that?
No,
Okay. I've seen it before.
When?
Did I? Was it we
Don't tell me IGN because I didn't know anyone.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was when we got the real foes. Oh no, you didn't go crazy, did you?
No. Look, I like the real Fours. I think she's. I like her fashion sense, and I like
Okay.
the topics that she said. She talks about. But I'm not like cray about her. Like you know.
Oh, we're going cray now.
Yeah, like, come on.
Okay, fine, valid,
Yeah.
valid.
Yeah.
Because for me, if I see like someone that I really like, okay. Thing is, I won't go crazy. I'll be excited. Yeah, I don't know how to act. You know, I wouldn't know how to act
And
sometimes.
I just don't like how people act around famous people. It's just like, first of all, the artist will feel like, oh my god, I'm so important, and then second of all, it's like you look stupid. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because I also it's cringy sometimes.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
I don't want to.
Oh my god, yes, that's the word. Yeah.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Yeah.
The word of the day.
No, it's true. That's true. Because I tell you something. What happened? We were once in New York, and we were walking down the street. Okay, because you went to New York. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I'm just. You know, I was in New York. Like anybody goes to New York. You know.
I haven't.
Hey,
But
not
anyway.
everybody. We were walking once on the street. Okay, fine. It was Midtown, guys. Like, okay, it's fine. It's fine. We were walking down the street, and the thing is, like, I like Californication.
Yeah.
I don't watch X-Files, right? But I saw David Duchovny, right? I saw him on the street, and he was with another actor, and he was talking to this like lady,
Yeah.
an old lady, and the thing is, like, we were four guys, and no one knew who he was except me. And I was like, guys, that's David Duchovny. And they're like, who? I'm like, it's David Duchovny from like X-Files, Californication. And everyone's like, they didn't know, right?
Yeah.
And then one of the guys was like, it's fine, go take a photo with him. And I saw him, he was busy.
Yeah.
And I felt weird to ask him,
Yeah.
can we, you know? And then my friend's like, it's fine, I'll do it. And then we did it, and it was so bad. It was so bad. I have to say, it's like you're stopping him from his conversation.
yeah,
It
it's
was
like-
so cringe.
It's like when they're having lunch or dinner or whatever, and you go off and like, can I take a picture? It's like, no.
Hey, hi. Well, there goes the show. and that's the thing. It was so cringe.
Yeah, I
And-
don't like these.
And then what happened was we ended up taking the picture, and we were all standing. And then he says, "Let's make it quick, guys." It was so bad. It was so bad. It was so, and then it became the whole thing of the trip, you know. And then, you know, someone's coming down from the hotel. Yeah, come on, let's make it quick. And it's just the whole thing, you know. Come on, you need to go on the bus. Come on, let's make it quick, man. It just became. It was the hashtags everywhere now. It's like hashtag let's make it quick, and nobody gets it except us, the four, you know. So,
Oh, yeah.
but it's a good answer. I
Yeah.
have to say, it's a good answer.
Thank you.
Well, that's out of the way now, and let's give the listeners, because you know everyone can see you, you know, all the viewers can see you, but we want the listeners to know, like, have their own idea of who Wafa is, like,
Yeah.
you know, tell us where, you know, because actually I personally don't know that stuff. Like, I don't know where you grew up,
Yeah.
and I don't know, like. You look 23, by the way. I just
Oh,
want to throw that in
thanks.
there. You know, you look 23,
Oh my God, thank
and,
you.
and you know, just tell us a little bit about yourself, not in an interview way, you know, but just, you know, explain a few things, and then I'll ask you another question later on, which will make sense.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Okay. So, I'm married, guys, so, you know.
She's off the market.
Joking.
No, but you're
I
not.
am actually married.
You want to edit that out, though?
So I'm half Emirati, half British. I grew up in England, and I
Where in England? No,
East
laugh all you
Sussex.
want. East Sussex.
East
Okay.
Sussex, yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Like
That's
you know,
about it.
That's my life
Okay,
in a nutshell.
we've ended the show like 4 times now, guys. We're done. We're done. It's the quickest episode. 10 minutes. How was it? How was it in East Sussex?
It was different, definitely. It was very different from the UAE. It was. I was basically the only half-caste kid, I think.
The only what? Sorry.
Arab kids.
Half and half. Okay.
Half.
Half.
Nos.
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 Okay. So in the classroom.
Yeah.
That's it.
To be honest with you, I'll tell you a story actually. When I went to high school, my mother's lawyer. Okay, this was in 2011. No, 2000 and.
She's not good with dates.
Anywho's.
Okay. No recollection. Just winging it. It can be 1990 or it could be the 2000, whatever.
Anywho. So when I went to high school, my mother's lawyer told us to change our surnames.
Okay.
So I was Wafa Maz back in England.
Oh, that explains the Facebook then.
Yeah.
Now everyone knows what to search.
So the reason was because it was when the whole 9/11 happened and whatnot. So when any of the classmates asked me, "Where are you from?" I would just say Abu Dhabi. And they were like, "Where's that?" I'm like, "Oh, it's a tropical island. It was very beautiful." I never told them I was Arab because I was told not to. So for like a good 6 years, I'd say, I never told anyone I was an Arab.
You were another person.
Yeah, I was just.
You were like a superhero.
Wafa Maz from Abu Dhabi.
She's like a superhero. I'm Wafa Wells by day and Wafa Maz at night. What is my what is your superhero? I buy Chanel bags.
Oh God! So yeah,
She buys them at a discount. No, I mean
Chanel doesn't do discounts.
Whoa,
Okay?
hey, get your facts straight, man. Like, come on.
So yeah, it was.
How was that like? How was that like?
It was quite difficult in the beginning because I kind of forgot. Actually, I really didn't understand what an Arab meant. Like it was, obviously I was young or whatever. I just didn't understand like why are people treating.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was like, I don't know. Yeah, it was a little bit difficult. I always felt that I was different, but because I was.
Yeah, but I mean, it's tough though because you said you're the only one.
Yeah.
Maybe if there were a couple of other people with you.
Yeah, there were like a couple, like from India. Yeah, just India actually.
Okay.
But towards the end, I kind of found myself and I got confident. I started being who I am and I started being the funny gal sort of thing. And it was
So you revealed your identity during the day.
It took time.
Look, it's Wafa Maz.
Actually, Wafa Wells. Wafa Wells. Not the Arab. Not the Arab.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how was it like? Like in school, like it's fine. Your friends, everyone's it's normal, right? Just chilling.
Yes, to be honest with you, like kids are kids, right? Like they would tease, they would do whatever. It's just being a kid, right? It's normal.
Yeah, it's the same everywhere.
I think it's even if I went to school in the UAE, it would be the same. I would be different because I'm half English.
But
right?
you were born.
I was born in Abu Dhabi, yeah.
Okay.
And I left when I was around 10, 11.
Oh, so you did go. You were pretty like you were older when you left.
Yeah,
I thought you were younger when you went.
No. I was pretty older. And I came back when I was 19, and obviously I was a culture shock.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, being an Arab, you kind of have to be a certain way. It took some time to adjust. But then I managed to be myself, and people still like me. So,
Yeah.
you know what?
That's
Screw
what
them.
you think.
No, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like adjusting again. Do you know what I mean? Like starting all over again and trying to be accepted and like it's just
But that's
yeah.
nice though.
Yeah.
It's like you're starting a new
It's
new
done.
chapter in
It's
life
good.
all the time.
It made me grow. It made me mature. It made me a bigger person. So if anyone would say something, I'll just think about it. Oh, I would be upset. At the beginning, I was always upset because I would be like the only person in my family, my dad's family, that didn't speak Arabic. So it was like a bit. And I lived with my aunt for 2 years, and it was like,
Yeah, it was just English all the time.
yeah, it was very hard speaking to my aunt because she only knew Arabic. So, but then I just taught myself, like.
So when you were 19 and you came back here,
Yeah.
you taught yourself.
It wasn't really taught myself. So basically, when I left, I spoke Arabic, but when I went to England, I never used it, and so I kind of forgot it. But when I came back, I started recognizing words. And like every time someone would say something, I'm like, oh, I know that word. And then I started asking my cousin, I'm like, how can I say this? And then I'll just like teach myself sort of thing. So it was, it's good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy of like.
Yeah, honestly, language makes us who we are.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, people define themselves not by, let's say, well, people define themselves by nationality.
Yeah.
But we actually define ourselves by language. Subconsciously, we define
Yeah.
ourselves by language.
Yeah.
You know, we're Arab because we speak Arabic. I'm English because I speak, I speak English.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of the thing that people don't realize now.
Yeah, yeah.
But what's nice about you is you have the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
you know?
of course. I always say that, by the way. I always say that.
You have the
Yeah.
one accent, the other one, and I'm juggling.
Yeah, I do. I'm very grateful. To be honest with you, I'm so happy that I got the experience, like living in the UK and then coming back here when I'm older. Like, I'm very grateful.
Yeah, you were in it's like you were in a comfort zone, and then you went out of it.
Yeah.
Made a new one.
Yeah.
And then went out of it, and then made a new one again.
So yeah, quite a story.
Yeah, it's quite a story.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Thanks, guys. Here we go. Fourth time. But that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's good. Okay, then in that case, let's quickly jump to the question.
Okay.
To keep the conversation going. The third and new question we are using for today, you want to note that down, is, صحة.
على قلبك.
Wow, she speaks Lebanese too. Funny. The question is, and we're trying this for the show, is because nobody's famous, right?
Yeah.
What is holding you back from being famous?
My husband. I'm joking.
The fifth time we end the show. Awkward.
I like my privacy in a way. Like, I wouldn't like to be on holiday and I have paparazzis all over my...
Wait, let me rephrase the question. Because people think that like being famous means you're successful. Right?
Oh.
This is throwing that's once for free. This is for free. This come for free. Oops, there goes the mic. What I mean to say is I should have rephrased the question in a way. Is what's holding you back, let's say, from let's say doing your own thing where you become famous, but like in the right, like, not that there's a wrong way, but I mean like in a right way for doing what you love, let's say. What's holding you back? Like what is what you love and what's holding you back from doing it? I think that's a better way of...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Let's start with do you have a passion? Or do you have something that you love to do? Because passion also doesn't mean success.
Yeah.
You can be passionate about something and do nothing. You know?
I wouldn't say that I'm passionate about fashion, but I like it a lot. Like,
Surprise! No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, like, I like fashion, so I think I'm leaving Flash. Tomorrow's my last day, by the way. No, I'm very sad about that. But I'm also thinking, like, I'm taking a few months off to have a little think and like to try and find myself, because I didn't mean to fall into the event world. It just kind of happened. So it's like, if I give myself 6 months a break from everything, and then maybe it'll just click and it'll just be
you
like,
find yourself.
yeah, like I'm passionate about food.
I was gonna tell you. I was gonna say, you know, like,
I'm passionate. Like,
yeah,
I love food.
like you should see Wafa eat. She'll make you like love it, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
like
you know?
everything.
I want this. I want this. It's too much, ma'am. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it, Habibi. Bring it.
Yeah,
But that's the other thing I wanted to tell
Yeah.
you. Like, you know, why don't you think about?
yeah,
food,
that's
you know,
something
doing
me
something
and
with
my
food.
husband were thinking about. So funny enough, we went to Korea, and imagine we found a Moroccan sandwich restaurant, okay, and it was the best sandwich we've ever had. Imagine, so it's just like a piece of
In
bread.
South Korea.
Yes, of course. Anyways, so it was just like a baguette, and it had like prawns and like a sauce and salad, but it was just I can't explain it. It was just amazing. And we actually were speaking to the guy because we wanted him to come and open up
Yeah.
in Dubai, but whatever. But anyway, it's something that I would love to do. I would love to open up a little restaurant, but nothing like fancy or whatever. Just like something like, you know,
Yeah, street
something
like yeah.
street food,
Yeah.
like just a bit of grease, a bit maybe
Yeah,
whack on some salad on that, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean,
Like you put like a car oil on
Yeah.
it, you know? Yeah.
Just-
Yeah. Just some brake grease, you know? Like here, brake fluid. And, yeah, whatever, you know? Here you go, cholesterol. Here, have it. Here you go. What's this am I eating? You're eating cholesterol. That's all you're eating. Nothing else. Flavor, but cholesterol.
It's got some beef though.
This is flavor. Is this lipids?
Yeah, so
You should. You have to.
I would
You
love
have
to. I would
because
love to.
we spoke about it
Yeah.
like, once, and I really like imagine you have such a place.
Hmm.
People coming in and you know just sandwiches going out.
yeah.
You know, like it's
And I only want something really small. Like I like the cozy sort of atmosphere. Like just like I don't know, 3 tables with a couple of chairs, or just something like that. Very small,
You
like
need a
just
lot of people.
tasty.
you're gonna need a lot of people for that.
Yeah, but I just want something that's like quick and tasty, and it's just like the menu would be like 3 main things and then just a drink or whatever. Do you
In
know what
and
I
you're
mean?
out.
Yeah, exactly. Just eat your burger or eat your sandwich and then you go. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'd love
Yeah.
to do something like
Clog an artery and you're out. You know. You know, there's a place in the States called the Heart Attack.
that. Oh, really?
It's a restaurant,
What?
and if you're over a certain weight, you eat for free.
So I would probably eat for free.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I'm going. Whoops! This is the last episode. Bye, guys.
It's a recommendation.
It's no, it's not even a recommendation. No. Don't be coming at me from back of house, man. Don't be backstabbing me from back of house. You know, what I mean is, it's just, you know, it's one of those places.
Yeah.
If you're over a certain weight, you eat for free. And somebody, I think, actually had a heart attack there.
Oh, wow. You're really selling this place to me.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying because you should see the platters. It's
Is it like big portions? And
it's just like pure American style, you know, like, you know,
yeah.
triple patty. But what I mean triple patty as in they're this huge.
Oh.
Or I don't know, I'm probably exaggerating, but still, it's not your typical restaurant. But you know, like you want something not this extreme, and you want something not
you kind of
so
want something
healthy.
in the middle. You want something in the middle.
Yeah, you want.
So, yeah, I get you. I feel you.
It's fine. It's fine. We can spit. Wipe off the camera. It's fine. It's fine.
Actually, Ali,
Yes.
why don't you tell us about yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, let's switch the show around.
Like seriously.
Well, if
Are you gonna miss me first of all?
Oh, yeah, I definitely will.
Yeah,
Definitely.
okay.
And the thing is, I'm in denial right now. So I'm just trying not to. Oh, can you cue the aw? So everyone is like, oh. Everyone. Now cue applause. Yeah. No, but I am in denial actually because we know each other for. I said it was 4 years, right? If we're counting.
Yeah.
2015, 2018, and you know it's so interesting to work with you because I've seen like we've worked together a couple of times
Yeah.
and it's you're such a hard worker, you know. I know I'm just showering you with comments now, but it's true, you know. Sometimes you have to say like it's true, and losing you on the team, it's like it's a big deal. So for me, I'm in denial, you know. I'm just gonna have to get used to it, you know. And yeah, but it's fine.
I'm kind of in denial. Like I still, I think once Sunday hits and then I don't have work, I'm gonna be like, oh God, like
It's gonna be a big change for you.
Yeah.
But you know, everyone.
Especially not knowing what I'm gonna do next. It's like
Yeah. But,
yeah.
but you've been working all this time.
Yeah.
You deserve some time off. And even if you think about it, it'll probably something's gonna happen. You know, there's something's
Inshallah.
gonna come out of
That's
it.
what that's how I feel. Like I feel like not I love Flash, yeah. But I need that sort of I need to leave and do basically go out to the unknown. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
one more time.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just
once
like
more onto the breach. No, but because again, you're in your comfort zone. Now
yeah,
you're going
exactly.
out
That's
again.
what I mean. Like I've always had something secured for me. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I used to work with DCT, and then for 5 years, and then I made sure that I had a job lined up for me when I left.
When you left, yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't even have the time off. I finished DCT on the Thursday and I started Flash on the Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's like I've never had that break.
Sabbatical or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so this is the first time.
Yeah, it's the first
Yeah.
time for me to be like, yeah.
No, that's good. That's
People
good.
might find this weird, but I am independent, that I've always looked after myself. So
Sorry, it's just
Yeah.
funny because I know you. You know,
yeah,
about
everyone.
to,
By
about
the
to
way,
crack.
everyone. No, but seriously, come on. Everyone
No,
thinks
no,
I'm like
listen.
this, like
no. I
Dalua
know.
or whatever.
No, I know, but that's the thing. I only like I make fun.
Yeah.
You know, because even some stuff that I do is like dala.
Yeah.
You know, dala. It is translated. It's like, we move on to a board, and no, but I mean it. Even everybody has
Yeah.
a certain degree of. So you know, I like to just make fun of you about that, but it's true because if you weren't independent, you wouldn't have been in the UK, you wouldn't be working, you wouldn't be like I've seen you work in events and you just like you know, you just grab everything and
yeah.
grab the bull by the horns, you know.
Yeah.
Just you know, so
But I love events. Like honestly, like being on site with all these people, like it gives me like a satisfaction in a way. Like it feels good.
that's
Yeah.
good because now so the nice thing about it, this chapter is done now.
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah.
And I loved it and I did good, I think anyway. But yeah, maybe it's just time to move on. And plus I'm married. I want to be there with my husband. I don't want to do late nights and he's at home waiting for me. It's not nice.
Yeah.
And I want to have a family in the future, inshallah. Like, so yeah, it's a big step.
Big step. Such as this podcast. It's the first time you're on.
Yes.
You know? So
First time on TV.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so
we're
famous.
going on TV? I didn't know that. Cut it. Time number 6. This show's all over the place. But that's good. So
Yeah.
think of it, you know, maybe this show will be, you know, the kind of push to make you do your
Yeah.
own thing.
Yeah.
Think
you
about
never
it like
know.
that, you know?
It'll be like 5 years down the line. Oh my God, do you remember that girl on the podcast? She's like super famous right now. Oh my God.
Oh my God, and she was on Nobody's Famous. Like, how ironic is that, you know? They're like, oh my God, Cindy, she's on Netflix. Oh my gosh. I ended my show. I ended it.
Funny enough, when I was in high school, I wanted to be an actress.
Oh, there we go.
No, honestly, like I used to do drama school, drama classes, and my drama teacher always said that I should be an actress. She said you have a natural. She was very artsy fartsy.
You
sort
do.
of thing.
You do though.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. Like
Knowing you, I know that you do. You do have that.
Yeah, I would love to. My husband said it would kill me, but anyway, put that aside. But if he wasn't there, maybe, I don't know.
Well,
It's
he is a director after all.
yeah, he is. Majid Lansari, please follow.
Nice. You got it. Shameless plug. Shameless. Not of her husband.
Zanzana.
Whoa, we're off the rails now. Here we go. It's good. So you have an in. Well, I don't want to say not an in, but you have like someone who's like who can guide you.
Yeah, but do you know
know?
what? Like, I've seen like my husband always tells me about like the actors and actresses. They actually have it tough as
It's
well.
tough.
It's very like
it's insanely tough.
like. Especially when they have to be a certain person in a scene, or whatever. It's difficult, and it's like he said it's way too stressful. People end up hating it. Like, you know what I mean? It's
No,
not.
I
It's not.
I know what
It's
you
not
mean.
a scene that he wants me to be in, and it's like the industry isn't that great, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's tough because it's also it's like I was told this once. It's like if you're a producer, right? Like a movie producer, you're just climbing a pyramid because it's really tough. Like there's just so much competition.
Yeah.
And you're selling, let's say you're selling a movie, and you're asking this person to give you money for something that might make nothing.
Yeah.
So it is tough. He's right. And
imagine all like the reviews and whatnot, like after you worked hard on a movie and then like you get a really bad review, like
Yeah.
you were crap.
Like
at the
this episode,
scene.
yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. It's not nice. Is crap a word? A swear
no,
word?
I mean
No,
I'm saying
okay.
I like this episode. you didn't.
Whatever.
Sorry. Never get her on again.
Take her off. You will never be an actress. You're.
Whoops.
Beep.
Number 7. But it's good. No, you're right. Definitely.
The industry isn't great.
You do all that work, and like I'm like that. I start to, like I would look at.
Yeah.
Let's say because when I used to write before, just a few blog posts,
Yeah.
and I would ask people reviews. I'd feel like I've worked so hard on this, like
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
written a bit, and I would walk around and I would see things, and they're like, okay, I can write about that. That's how I used to think, and I would write.
Yeah.
And then I'd share it with a few people, and they say, yeah, I get what you're saying, but not everyone's gonna understand,
Yeah, it's.
And I'm the type. It kind of affects me a lot. I'll be honest.
I'm sensitive as well.
Yeah.
It's just like now that I've started a new lifestyle where I'm exercising every day.
Oh,
This
here
is
we
very
go.
new, by the way. Kind of annoys me when my husband doesn't notice that I've lost weight. It's like he's like my review. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's the critic.
Yeah, exactly. Like when I come in, I'm like, ooh, I lost some weight. And he's like, yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
he's like, that Metascore is a 67. Because just with the movies, it's just like, that's Rotten Tomatoes, that's a 50.
Yeah,
But
so-
maybe like it's a process. Like
yeah,
it's
of
not.
course. You kind of have to hear the bad to make you stronger in a way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah.
of course, it's true for everything.
Yeah, of course.
But the tough part is not being discouraged by the negative comments.
Yes, it's like you doing this. If you had a couple people saying horrible stuff, you need to ignore it, or just be like, "Oh, thank you for your comment," and do one.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
But you carry on. You don't give up.
Yeah, it again, like these things. It's easy to say it when we're not in the situation.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, when I came back here, it was very difficult for me. I kept hearing all these things, and it was putting me down. I was very depressed at the beginning, But then I يعني, how can I explain? I just changed my way of thinking and thinking like, you know what? You would like do anything to be in my situation and have the experience that I've had. Do you know what I mean? I find it's jealousy in a way. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, people project what
exactly.
what they're feeling sometimes.
And it just makes you strong. You start thinking in a different way. So when you hear something negative and just be like, oh, that person has issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you just brush it off. So,
yeah, of course, like people always criticize.
Yeah, of course.
And dealing with it is a very very, let's say, important skill.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Definitely. And imagine, like, we're experiencing, like, we live normal lives, right? Imagine if you are an actor,
Yeah.
and all you read is like bad reviews,
And all the, was it memes?
memes.
Memes.
Yeah. And
Sorry,
all
I'm one of those. I'm one of those.
memes. What is that? Can you show me a meme?
Memes. So, like, of all these actresses, like, and they do, like, they either make them look fat or whatever. That's kind of, it's horrible if you think about it. And then they say all these horrible stuff or whatever. It's not nice. I'm sure they see it and they're like...
Yeah, I mean, there's no, like, they can't go write a comment and, like...
Yeah, exactly. Like,
you know, I
what?
got you back, you know. You can't really... Here's one, you know. But, I mean, like, that's probably a place for Twitter. But still, like, like, we live normal lives and we get affected by people commenting on us. When those people are getting, like... It's like an ad in a newspaper, or, like an article in a newspaper.
Yeah.
People just saying, "Oh, that movie was horrible.
Yeah.
This actor, like, should have not even been picked for the role." And you're like, "This 2 years of me working just gone."
Yeah.
So yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
The reason I asked you is because, you know, because you're starting now. Now it's like a blank page. I turned the page. You know, like now it's something completely new. You're free to do anything. It's like a blank canvas
Yeah.
where you're gonna paint, and you never know what's gonna happen. You know? It's exciting.
It is. It's very exciting. It's also scary because, like I've said, I'm independent, so I've always had my own income. Now that I don't have that, like something coming in every month, makes me feel unstable. Like I feel like, oh God, like I'm going to be like, hey, Majid, can I have 500 dirhams? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not something that I like.
Yeah, and you wait 12 months, then I buy the Chanel bag. This Chanel bag, man. Chanel bag.
Seriously, enough with the Chanel. Anyways. But yeah, it makes me feel uncomfortable in a way.
I mean, look, a leap of faith is always...
Yeah, definitely.
It's always...
yeah.
It's always scary. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a leap.
Yeah.
Right? You can't just, I'm jumping down a step. I'm a changed person. You know, it's not.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's I just need to relax and just enjoy and look forward to what's coming my way.
Yeah.
So.
Where are you traveling to first?
Mykonos.
Oh my gosh.
OMG.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm taking a ferry from Athens. I'm going down with everybody.
Actually, I'm getting a plane
Yeah.
from Athens. Come
Surprise. But I should have noticed. You know? It's like, Wafa, we are here. Welcome to Mykonos. Welcome. We have a table for you waiting.
Well, like a villa, but anyway.
Boom! Everyone's just shooting me down, you know, these episodes. You know, I got shot 6 times yesterday. We're starting a bit late today, but we're still getting the shots.
It's just warming up, you know.
Yeah. Whoa, okay. Nice. Okay, and after Mykonos, where are you going?
I am going to Croatia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Better hope they win the World Cup then.
Yeah, otherwise we're going to get some pretty pissed off people.
Like, hi, welcome to Croatia. We are not happy. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. And then, where are you going next?
And then I am
You're just on a roll.
going to London
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Back to the hometown.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is
Yeah.
all with a private jet. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. I just have to check, you know? I have to check. No. Oh, it's first class. I should have noticed. Oh no, it's not the first class. It's residence. Oh, it's residence. Okay, it's fine. I didn't know. I didn't know it was residence. I'm sorry. I didn't mean like. I'm sorry. I didn't. Like I know first class residence people. That I didn't.
Yeah, like, don't get it wrong.
Yeah, you know, it's like I have a bed. You don't. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. That's fine.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So I am planning to be back in September. So
It's a long time.
long time. Yeah.
So July. So you're spending 2 months across
Around 2 months. Yeah.
in these like
Yeah.
what is it now? 7 countries? I'm sorry, I lost track. It's just keep going, you know.
You just put me on the show so you can just
No.
attack me.
No, I'm not attacking you. No, I'm not attacking you. I'm jealous. I want to travel, you know?
Okay.
Okay?
Are you going anywhere nice? Lebanon?
Yeah. Again,
Another wedding?
for the 12th time this year. I actually am. It's funny. I actually am going.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm going end of August though.
Yeah.
But before that I might go to Canada. To the 6, you know? What is the 6? You know? No, it's yeah, I might be going.
Yeah.
So let's see how that works out. Let's see how that pans out, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe by the time we post this episode, would have went and gone, you know? So yeah.
Pretty
It's
much.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
But you like traveling? You like traveling?
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. You came back from Japan. How was that?
Oh, Japan.
Yeah.
The food.
You can see from the hairstyle.
Inspired.
Yeah. At Wafa Maz, by the way, on Instagram. Don't forget to follow. I do dailies every day. Streaks, you know, got a contour. Always remember to contour. Oh. Just keep going. Just keep going.
I can't. Oh. Anyways, yeah. So we went to Japan. It was really good.
Isn't it awesome?
It was awesome. Like, I loved Ginza.
Yeah.
Ginza was amazing.
Hello.
No, it was amazing. The most thing that I loved was okay, it's brands or whatever, but the buildings would be like, okay, so Chanel, okay,
Surprise.
مثلا.
Par exemple. Yeah.
So it would, like, the whole building would be designed as like Chanel, like pattern. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've never seen that anywhere in the world. Like, usually if you go to Dubai Mall, you just see like a cubicle and it'd be like Chanel. But then in Ginza, the whole building would be Chanel's pattern. Like,
Yeah, the
and then,
building takes the identity.
Yeah,
of the brand.
exactly. It was just, it was really cool. I loved it. And it was the same thing with Fendi. It was the same thing with, no, I'm not being like, oh my God, brands, whatever. No, I'm not being
No, I
like,
know what you mean.
but
It's the
it was-
architecture.
yeah, it was just amazing. It was really, really good. We were thinking, oh, maybe we should start a business with putting like, I would call it more of a, is it like a
Sandwich
mask?
with the prawns inside and the sauce and the salad.
No,
joking.
I mean, like, you know, like if there's an old building, you'd put a mask on it, right?
Yeah.
So it's something like that. That's what they
Like
were
a
doing.
coating
'cause
or something.
Yeah. So that's what they did there. It was like just an old building.
Ah,
they were
then
just they just put like a, would you call it a mask? What would
It's
you
like
Fascia.
yeah, there we go.
fascia?
A fascia. It's like the front of the building. It's or whatever. It's
covering.
the cover of the building.
A fascia.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like yeah. You know.
Word of the day.
Yeah. Learn something new every day on the Nobody's Famous podcast. We are a definition podcast. Tomorrow's word. I forgot. I was gonna say something and I just went blank. Writer's block. Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. What else did you do?
We ate a lot. we imagine the 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven had amazing food in there. The best thing was a pizza hot pocket.
What?
Oh my god! It was like this soft bun that's like
I'm telling you, she's good with food. I'm
Oh
telling
my
you.
god! It was.
It's a pizza hot pocket. She made it sound like risotto. Amazing. Amazing. I'm telling you, it's a talent.
Yeah, it was so good. And then we went to, the sushi is like unreal. Like literally, the sushi in UAE isn't sushi, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's
So
different. I mean, everything goes to Tokyo. Let's say if
Yeah.
you were in Tokyo, everything goes to Tokyo. Like
Yeah,
the seafood.
It was really, really good. Shopping was great. The food was great. I wouldn't say the nightlife was that great.
Yeah, man. I guess it caters
It's
to certain people.
overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. Yeah.
Like there's so many areas in Tokyo that it just feels like, oh, where do we go next? Do you know what I mean?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
We the first night we went out, we were overwhelmed. We didn't even know that the metro closed. Tourists. We didn't even know it closed at 12, right? So I was like at 3 a.m. and we were trying to, let's say, come back home. And there was no. I was told like never take a taxi, right? So we're like,
I
okay.
thought the taxis were fine.
Yeah, they were fine. I guess if you take them once in a while, but then at night we didn't realize the metro closed, right?
Yeah.
So we were just might as well. And then because we weren't even living like in a, I wouldn't say it's like a heavy touristic area. It was kind of residential, so it was a bit farther than you can't just randomly. It'll take you a few minutes. No, we had to go a bit, not so far away, but I mean it's not in a typical place in the city.
Yeah.
So. And you're right about the food. I mean, I had sushi in the airport. Who does that?
Yeah.
Like, who has sushi in the airport?
Mine
Yeah, I'll
did-
take a tamago. No, it's like nobody does that in the airport. It's like, I'm gonna catch my flight. I'm gonna down a mackerel. No, nobody does that.
Majid had like fish sushi for breakfast on the
Yeah,
plane.
that's-
It was, he fell sick afterwards.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Was on the plane leaving? You were leaving Tokyo?
Yeah, we were leaving
Oh,
Tokyo,
okay.
and it was like, so it was a night flight. So when we were arriving here, it was obviously morning. So they were like, so would you like breakfast? And it
okay,
was like,
okay.
yeah, the only thing that's left is like sushi or whatever. And I was like, okay.
Gefilte fish.
Rush hour.
I just wanted to say that. Gefilte fish. It's like the person at the back. I don't know. It's the person who keeps saying that. And Chris is like, was this? Is this gefilte fish? Gefilte fish. How do you even write that word? New word of the day is like gefilte. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was good. We would go back there, but I think next time we would need longer. And we'd
Yeah,
go
you
out.
went.
Yeah, we went for like 6 days.
Yeah.
We needed longer.
You wouldn't finish Tokyo in 6 days.
Yeah, and I think next time we would go out of Tokyo and experience the real culture.
Yeah, it's amazing. You take a bullet train, okay, which is I think 250 or 320 kilometers per hour. Okay, nothing moves, huh? You just put a glass of water, nothing moves, and in 2 hours you're in the other half of Japan. It's my friend told me exactly this, and he amazed me. So now I tell everyone, take the Shinkansen. You just put a glass of water and you watch nothing, and it's insane. And
Wow.
any you can be anywhere you want in a matter of hours, and it's nice because you get to experience. Because I'm sure you noticed, like Japan isn't like there's not one identity. There's just every city has its own.
Yeah.
Like everywhere, but Japan there's somehow distinctly different from one another. And you go to Kyoto and there's no skyscrapers and everything. It's flat and the people are wearing kimonos and they're
Oh my
walking
God.
around. Like it's so different from like even the sushi is even different.
Yeah.
So
when we was in Tokyo, so geishas, right?
yeah,
So I kept seeing these Japanese people wearing like their uniform.
The kimonos,
the
yeah.
kimono, whatever it's called. Anyway.
kimozos.
Anyways, and every time I would see one, I'm like, oh, geisha! Mine would look at me and he's like, stop saying that. He's like, this is like them wearing, like how we wear kandora and abaya.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same
Yeah,
thing.
it's the same.
But I just couldn't get, because I watched Geisha, the movie, and I absolutely loved it. So every time I saw it, I was just like, geisha!
Yeah, did you know there's only 1,000, I read it somewhere, it was only 1,000 left
Really?
in Japan, something like that. And if you, let's say you ask them to take a photo and she says yes, then she's not a real geisha.
Really?
Yeah. They don't, they just don't. So you can see them, they might be, but they're not actually, they're not real geishas, I guess. I don't know, but there's just 1,000 left. This is what I've read somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's the culture, everything is different. You go out and you think, and there's all these temples and these people wearing the slippers. It's just so different.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
I'd love to. Yeah, I'd go back there, definitely.
And what's nice about, I always tell people this story, and I tell people who are going to Japan, I always tell them, when you're here and you see like, maybe at least before, but you see like, let's say Chinese people, Japanese people, or Korean, they feel out of place here sometimes because, everybody's just, they're not Asian, right? They're not from the Far East, I mean. And when you go there, you're out of place, okay? You're out of place because you're just such a culture shock. You enter the subway and it's just full of people. It's everyone, and you're out of place, and then you just see someone, like a tourist like you, and you just go you just have that look, go like, yeah, you made it, Yeah, so it's just goes to show you how different. And it actually happened to me. I was walking in Shibuya, right? I was walking, and so the guy was like, so.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's kind of weird when you see someone like other than Japanese and it's like, oh, hi, another tourist. Yes.
Are you here too?
Oh my God.
Do you have your phone?
Picture, selfie.
Data. I want it. Nice.
Yeah.
But it's how are we doing on time though, by the way? We're 1 hour? Okay, we're doing well. Okay, I think we can
I spoke for 1 hour. Oh, actually, that doesn't surprise me, but anyway.
Here we go. At Wafa Maz on Instagram, by the way, guys.
Majilan, sorry.
I think okay, let's do it this way. Is there anything else that you want to talk about, Wafa? Is there something that we didn't find out about the amazing Wafa Wells or Wafa Maz? By the way, we keep having dual personalities on the show, Just
Let's just go with Wafa Maz now. Yeah. I'm comfortable with who I am now, okay? Okay.
Wafa Wells. I've put the cape away. I no longer don the mask. It's not who I am underneath. It's what I do that defines me. In theaters soon. Wafa Maz.
Oh God.
What a tangent that was.
I don't know.
Like, do you have like a question for me, maybe, or a question for Alex, maybe?
Don't have a question, but I will say that I'm very proud of you two. Honestly, you guys are doing amazing, and I will be I'll be your number one supporters, honestly.
1 out of 1.
No, honestly. Like...
Yeah, we've been talking about it for so long. But
it's... it kind of inspires me in a way. Like... Although you guys... I remember you telling me about it. Like, you'd love to do this, blah, blah, blah. But you never did it. But then once you did it... It kind of made me feel like anyone can do whatever they want. Like, it gives you that little nudge. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody needs that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Alex just went out and bought his equipment.
Yeah, it's like, now I can't say no.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, I'm inspired by you two.
That's amazing. And we're taking everyone with us, guys.
Yeah.
The train is leaving, the train is leaving the station. You either hop on or you hop off, you know? We're leaving. So we're taking all the viewers, all the listeners, we're taking them on this Nobody's Famous podcast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everyone's coming with us, you know? And
Yeah.
and it's honestly, it's a pleasure.
great.
It's a pleasure to
great.
have you, Wafa. Very
I'm honored to be number 3.
not number one.
No, number 1. I should have been number 1, but anywho's.
Yeah, you never
Let
know.
Hamid have that.
Yeah, you never know. You might be number 1. You never know. You never know. Because there's
Oh.
no plan. Like I said, loose format. You know, there's no.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter.
No, I don't want to be number 1.
Okay.
Don't do that to
Okay.
me.
So much pressure.
I can be number 10. I don't
Okay.
mind.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you know, it's again. Thank you. Thank you for
so
having us in your
Yeah.
lovely home. This is her home, by the way. At Wafa Maz, by the way, Instagram.
much. Sorry.
nice. Just complete the sentence. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you for having us
Yeah.
in your home.
Yeah.
And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because we're doing something big here.
Yeah.
Doing something big, and let's keep the thing rolling.
Yeah.
So closing statement. Oh, why'd you put me on the spot?
I want world peace.
Okay, nice. Now we know.
World peace. I don't know.
Not a generic answer. Nice, Wafa. Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I think that's about it. I think we'll close it off there.
Yeah.
The Nobody's Famous podcast coming to you recorded. I was going to say live. It's not live. It's coming to you recorded, and you can listen to this, and you can also watch this. Not while driving, please. Just listen to it while driving. And we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks
Yeah.
again, Wafa.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Oh my God. I was so nervous, by the way. I kind of went blank.